Hello, it's Sham's Mom Comic. What's happening, people? You okay? Yeah, so I just got back from the Old Mosley Arms. It's a gig in Birmingham. Let's say it's very quiet. I mean, it's just those acts there. It was upstairs in this really nice pub. The food smelled delicious, and it's very quiet. Nick Steinberg was emceeing, lovely gentleman, showing off his kit. Oh, he had lovely kit. He had this like speaker that looked like something from War of the Worlds, and I was really impressed with it. And I go, how much was it? And he said about £300. £300 for like a piece of speaker with some electricity going through it. What's going on, people? Why does everything have to cost £300? Everything does, doesn't it? Like a packet of crisps and like a can of Coke. No, it's not true, is it? I'm talking rubbish. Oh, but yeah, it was very quiet. But I got to see Aidan Perrins and Nick Luziak and Johnny Cocker. He was there as well. They said that 5 acts had dropped out. 5 acts, man. I mean, 1 act dropping out. I mean, that's expected, isn't it? 2 dropping out. You're getting a bit worried now. But 5. I mean, I hope they're all right and they had a good excuse for dropping out. But it is quite crap weather as well, isn't it? Oh well. So yeah, have I mentioned Project Mayhem comedies this Sunday? I think I have. I've got like most of the West Midlands descending on there. So come down and have a good time. It's on Sunday. Bristol Pair starts at 6 o'clock. Bang on. So ask if you could get there for maybe 5:30. Get yourself your drinks or food or whatever you got to do to get in the zone. There should be on street parking as well. It's upstairs, so you got to walk through the pub. Go towards your left, and there's like an upstairs room. You walk up the stairs from outside, and there's a lovely room upstairs, and they're gonna have like a bar there as well. And they've got nice seats. And acts and audience, could you please like start stacking up from the front, please? Because like there's nothing more disheartening than a room where people are like just spread out all over the place. So if you could stack from the front, don't worry, I won't pick on you. I might just ask you if you like Robocop. Do you like Robocop? Maybe everybody should just watch Robocop, the 1987 one, not the reboot. We never mentioned the reboot, okay? That was just no. I mean, if I could erase something from history, that'd be it. What the hell happened? Paul Verhoeven's still alive, and the writers are still alive. Why did they get them involved? They turned him into some kind of snake creature. That's not Robocop. Robocop says things like, "Dead or alive, you're coming with me," because like he's like a gangster, and he's got a machine gun in his leg. Have you ever heard of anyone else having a machine gun in their leg? If you have, actually, just tell me, because they sound pretty cool, don't they? And he's metal and he's bulletproof. Sometimes he's on a motorbike. Maybe he isn't. I'll have to watch it again. Yeah, what else was happening? Oh yeah, so like I watched another Mandalorian. Have you heard of Star Wars? Do you know I'm a big fan of Star Wars? Are you bored about me talking about Star Wars? I can't even say. I'm really tired. I hope you are, but Mandalorian, I'm telling you, what a program. It is fantastic. I wish that they'd broadcast it, in the cinema. Because, like, the budget must be massive for it. It's got, like, spaceships and Jawas, and they got the Baby Yoda back. Oh, I wish I had a Baby Yoda. He's lovely. He's like 50 years old, but he's like a baby at the same time, which doesn't make any sense to me. And like I was thinking, with the Mandalorian, it's going to be boring. Do you remember I was saying that he wears a mask so you can't really see their features, can you? That's a bit boring, isn't it? You want to see what someone looks like, and if they're angry or if they're sad. But the Mandalorians, they never take the mask off, and he's got this suit of armor, a lot like Robocop. And apparently, I thought this was so gangster. It's part of the religion to have like weapons. That is awesome, man. And then, right, guess what? His suit of armor, his armor suit, he's got like fire flamethrowers attached to his arms. How cool is that? Imagine if you're cold one day, you could just use your flamethrowers and set fire to a tree and sit next to it, couldn't you? Or you could set fire to anything, couldn't you? Like a bus stop. Would you set fire to a bus stop? Would that make it warmer? Have you ever had to sit at a bus stop when it's raining and cold? What the hell are they playing at? And who are these people that like attach? They attack like the bus stops and they smash all the glasses. I don't like those people. Why are they doing that for? Because like that's the only bit of protection we got, and they're attacking it. Stop attacking bus stops. The bus stop is an inanimate, innocent object. I mean, just because your life's gone wrong, well, what did the bus stop have to do anything to do with it? It's just got like a piece of glass, and it's stopping rain getting onto your face, and my face as well, and it's stopping the wind as well. Do you like wind on your face? So it's disgusting, isn't it, people? Do you agree with me? Write in, people. I don't know why I keep telling you to write in. Or you can leave a comment on the Project Mayhem Comedy open mic page. Oh yeah, Axe, if you want to come to Project Mayhem Bristol Pair, come introduce yourselves. Don't DM me. I don't like it. I get frightened of strangers. And you ever seen Crime Watch or Silence of the Lambs? It's frightening, you get like a stranger talking to you, which isn't such a good skill. I'm thinking about it now, for a promoter to be frightened of strangers. It's not, but then I do, aren't you frightened of strangers? Some people are not, but I get frightened, like, well, what do you want? And they want a gig, which is grand, but come to my gig then and introduce yourself to me face to face. I can check you out, see if you seem normal. I mean, we don't want like a psycho on the loose. I mean, we've already got Shams Zaman in his bowler hat. Anyway, so what was I on about? Oh, yeah, the Mandalorian, right? They had Carl Weathers in there. Do you know who he is? You don't hear, because like you were born in, I don't know, 1995 or probably 2012. My listeners are getting younger now for some reason. Anyway, Carl Weathers was in a film called Rocky. Now, Rocky was a film, right, about a tiny Italian American, right, who dreamed of being the heavyweight champion of the world, despite not having any skills. I mean, he could beat up beef. I mean, I don't know if that's a skill that makes you heavyweight champion of the world. I've not been following it, but I don't think it is. But he likes beating up beef. And then Carl Weathers, who's not beef, he's like more human with arms and limbs and stuff, right? He's really good at boxing. He's been training. He's heavyweight champion. He's really good at punching people's faces in. But then guess what? Rocky, bit of a spoiler. You should have watched it by now. Guess what? He knocks him out, right? He doesn't win, right? And then he's crying and stuff because like he had a big. It's based on a true story of Muhammad Ali fighting some no-hoper. So what Stallone did was stole the story or repurposed it and then put Carl Weathers as like Muhammad Ali. And if you look at Carl Weathers in that film, he definitely would have beat the crap out of Stallone. But Stallone's got an ego. He wears sunglasses. You know what I mean? He's got big hair. So like and then he had part two. Guess what happens? Rematch. Guess who wins? Stallone's ego, even though he's half the size of Carl Weathers. It's just disgusting. And then part three. Guess what? He has to fight a Russian, doesn't he? He has to fight a massive Russian. Guess who wins? No, hang on. I missed a Clubber Lang. Oh, that's disgusting. Rocky 3 against Mr. T. Mr. T was Muhammad Ali's bouncer, right? Really strong guy. Would have ripped him apart. Guess what? Rocky wins again. Surprise, surprise. And then the Russian fights him, and then he fights the whole of Russia as well. Guess what? He kills communism with his capitalist speech at the end. Oh, it brought tears to my eyes. If I can change, you can change. Everybody can. You're going to love it. There's no easy way. You got to watch Rocky, people. It's just really inspiring, But anyway, Carl Weathers is in this, and he's awesome as well. And it was just badass, man. I can't recommend it enough. And I watched another Stranger Things as well. And with that one, there's a little girl and she's got psycho powers, man. Would you like psycho powers? I mean, she's able to, spoiler, kill people with her psycho powers. Would you like that? What would you do with it? I was thinking, I'd like to be a Jedi. Would you like to be a Jedi? I'd love that. I mean, that bit where it goes, these aren't the droids you're looking for. You can like brainwash people like a hypnotist, can't you? You could go to like Greg's. Imagine going to Greg's and saying, could I have a pasty, please? And so they hand it to you, and you eat it in front of them, and they'd be like, you haven't paid for it? Be like, yes, I have paid for it. Give me another pasty, right? Then they give you another pasty. You could have a veggie one, and then maybe a chicken bake. Imagine that. You're eating it, right? And then they go, oh, you haven't paid for it. Guess what you do? I have paid for it. Oh, like that. Give me a steak bake, right? So you're having the steak bake, right? And then you go, same thing. They're going, you haven't paid for it. I have paid for it. Give me another pasty. And you just keep eating and eating, right? Until you bloody explode. What do you think about that? I mean, I've took Jedis and transferred them to like a Greg's. I mean, admittedly, I could have been more creative. I could have done anything with it. I might be a bit peckish. I mean, are there any fans of pasties? Oh, this podcast has gone to hell now, hasn't it? What the hell am I talking about? Anyway, that's been it. It's 10 minutes now.
I'll talk to you tomorrow about something more interesting. Bye.